This video demonstrates how to move blocks from one network to another or from one project to another. It's worth mentioning so that block is unique within the scope of the system, meaning that you can't have two copies of the same block, not on the same network or on the same project or anywhere on the same user account, but you also can't have it anywhere in the system except in the place you already have it. For that reason, exporting block from one network will not, and importing in another will not work. System will not allow it to create a duplicate. Instead, you need to move blocks from one network to another. I'll go to network and switch over the blocks tab, and I'll show two different ways how you move blocks. This is a block list, and you can see that you have a checkbox. Let's say I check 4, and I go Tools, and I select Move. And you see the system offers me to move exactly 4 blocks I selected, and shows me the network to select in the same project or different project. Select it and move. If though I didn't select any blocks, and this is it's rarely you need to, like when you have a Web 2 especially network and you have huge set, let's say this is not huge but still 174, not likely you want to go and click specific blocks you want to move. So if you don't check anything and go Tools, Move, the dialog is different. One option is to move random. That's probably most common. Let's say I have 174 and I want to move out 100. So random 100 out of 174 will be moved to another network. Another option is to move unique set. Let's say you have a big network and you want to create a network where you have unique one block per each Web 2 platform to maximize the diversity of the links you build for yourself or your client. So let's say if out of this 174 blocks belongs to, let's say, 40 different Web 2 platforms. If you select this option, system will move one block for every 40, one random block for every 40 platforms. So you will end up with the 40 blocks in a different network, and they will be all unique per different Web 2 platform. And there's this checkbox. This is just an option. It works with both this option and this option. And this is subdomains only. Some Web 2 platforms do allow create subdomains for the user. Some create a user block within the scope of the main site. Usually when we work with the building authority, we work with subdomains because Google treats subdomain as a separate entity. You see this here on the list, they're all subdomains. We only check indexing for subdomains. We checked all metrics for subdomains. When you build authority, you work with subdomains. So if you create an initial set, let's say of 174, and now you want to build an authority, you want to move out every block with subdomains only, this is the option you can check. And a little bit of tips and tricks. If let's say you want to move all subdomains, all, whatever it is, you just enter the number that is bigger than the total number of blocks. So to make sure they all moved, let's say the network is 174 and I want to move all subdomains only, I click, let's say, 200. So system will move 200 or less depending on how many you have in a network. This is all. This is how you can move network blogs or social accounts from one network to another.